Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we have episode number 19 of my Sorare Road to Glory. Now I know it's been a while since we uploaded. Obviously with the international break, like I mentioned in the previous video, I didn't really have many players playing in the international break, so I just didn't really feel like uploading because I just didn't have anything really playing. So obviously league football is back this weekend. Finally the international break's over, so we're going to run through our lineups for this upcoming game week, go over some streaks and stuff like that, and then get into the thick of it, really, I guess. Obviously nothing in the internationals last week or this week as well. So we're starting off. I'm just going to show you the streaks while we're here. Premier League is back at 360, streak 1. Liga, and unfortunately we missed out on, which I'll show you in a second. La Liga, Bundesliga, Contender all on the first one, but Contender, as you can see, we've already hit the first streak. Challenger and Eredivisie both on the second streak now, so you know we've got a lot to play for once again. If I go to my lineups and we'll go through basically kind of what's been going on, or what we're going to be going with this weekend. So Chelsea play Forest, early kickoff. The amount of injury problems we've had, I had to change my lineup so many times yesterday, and I'm just not confident at all. I'll be so honest with you. I just think there's so many injuries at the moment. I mean, we've got Sanchez, Cucurella, Caicedo, Esteval, Chalobah in the main team. I think Caicedo was a doubt, but I think he trained on Thursday and Friday, so I think he'll start. I'm confident. This is the only line I'm kind of like, right, everyone will start here. But then again, Esteval might be on the bench. But I mean, scoring the winner in the last minute against Liverpool, I think that deserves a start in this game. Then this one, Lavia, I mean, he seems fit again. And then I think Enzo might be injured. So, and Joao Pedro hasn't had a shot on target or a shot, I think, for Chelsea in the past like 4 games. So it's not really giving me much confidence in this one. And James is like a 50-50 with Gusto. Like, you know, James plays really well, but Gusto plays really well. So who starts? It's really, really kind of, it's just so frustrating to try and like figure out what Maresca's going to do. Same with this lineup. Dewsbury Hall against City. I mean, he's nailed minutes, but it's just a tough away game. Neto apparently might not be kind of featuring. I don't know if he's going to be on the bench or not even in the squad. Garnacho, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't start left wing this weekend, because he played pretty well against Liverpool, in my opinion. And then Tosin's apparently back, so I just don't really know how he's going to line up. Is he going to go Tosin, Chalobah, or is he going to go Hato, Chalobah? I really don't know. And then this one's kind of like the leftovers. Santos is back. I don't think he's fit enough. I don't think he'll be starting, to be honest with you, unless Enzo is actually injured. So that is the Premier League done. Into Liga now. If you look at this across the board, I think I would, if I put Maria in there and Due in there, like, we're probably streaking. But we didn't. And unfortunately, it would have been a great result as well for Strasbourg. They were 3-2 up, and then PSG scored like late on, I think. But regardless, we're unfortunately not hitting that second streak. We were, like nearly 100 points away. So moving swiftly into La Liga. Now, this game week, Paredes, I don't know if he's going to play. I really don't know. It was, Boyomo had Atletico Madrid away. It's a tough game, which is obviously, I've got Simeone in the team. So I didn't want to, I kind of wanted to risk Paredes instead of Boyomo. And then we've linked up. Obviously, Eong is he's honestly so good. Like, he keeps scoring every game pretty much. Like, I'm so happy with it, like the way he plays. So I've captained him. We're just on the first streak for this one as well. Again, like I always say in these videos, the La Liga, Bundesliga, they're just little fun teams to have, just to have a team to play each week, if you know what I mean. And speaking of Bundesliga, again, I might go out and get myself a in-season defender, because I feel like, I mean, Wolfsburg aren't bad, but yeah, I'm tempted to go out and get myself a in-season defender. Baumgartner at home against Hamburg, 3rd against 10th. I don't think he played much in the international break, so hopefully he's just like fit and ready to just smash. He hasn't really impressed me since I've bought him, I'll be honest. Then Carney against Bayern, I don't think he's going to be playing, but I didn't have anyone else. I had Jackson, but again, is he going to feature? Probably not. So I put Carney on. And then for Bundesliga, we're also just going through the first streak. Into Eredivisie now. I mean, we're sat 40th already, just with no one playing, which is kind of funny. Team A is in Division 2 now. Relegated the other week, didn't we? But this is the team. I tried to mix it up as much as I could. I know I've still got 3 NEC players, but I think they've got some decent matchups here. And I'm really confident. I think Eredivisie, I'm going to hit the second streak, whether it's in any of these teams, really. Second team, I mean, Troy Parrott's back now. It's a massive game, though, 3rd against 4th. But he's back. Obviously, it might take him some time to get back to that form that he was on, because that form was just absolutely incredible. Kemper's been smashing it recently. You look at his like last 5 games, it's just green, 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 green. So I've captained him. Sano, really impressed with him. One of my favorite cards in this league that I've been using. Then kind of just like leftovers of AZs, NAC, NEC as well. But again, they've got good matchups. So potentially, you know, I really do think across all 3, we could definitely get that second streak. Then we come into this one. This is really like kind of the leftovers. Obviously, McNaughty is playing against NAC. They're playing against each other. These were the only cards I had left. So let's just kind of throw it in and try and get some essence, if you know what I mean. Now we're moving into Champion. Obviously, kind of a new one we've added in to the rotation in the last video. Polster in goal, got a decent matchup, 2nd against 8th. And then we've got the Hearts defender. Billings got a decent matchup, 2nd against 12th. Captained him. He scored quite well in the last game. Maeda scored in the last game as well, 2nd against 11th. He's got good potential to score here. Gassama as well. Well, I know Dundee are above Rangers at the moment. Rangers are on that poor form, but he seems to be like the player that kind of shows some spark in the Rangers team, if you want to say that. So I really do like this lineup. The 380 points, I think I could have captained Maeda maybe, but I think this has got a real good potential of hitting the second streak. Then the kind of leftovers, I think the Besiktas keeper is a good matchup, but Besiktas haven't been at their best this season so far. But he's in there. The other player from WAC as well, Brown as well, captained him. I mean, he's got a great matchup, so I'm hoping for a clean sheet there and a nice score. And then Nkunku scored the winner off the bench, didn't he? I think in Milan's last game. I don't think he's going to start yet though, but he is coming off the bench and featuring. Same as Fofana. Obviously, it's a tough game against Fenerbahce, let's be honest, and he's probably not going to start. So, but he's the only other in-season card we had. But yeah, I really do have confidence with this first lineup to hit the second streak. And then we go into Contender. This is where the magic has already happened, which I woke up to and I looked before I started recording. I was like, wait, what? They've already played? Because normally the J-League team, Kawasaki, they normally play at like 11 o'clock on a Saturday or 10 o'clock. But as you can see here, Ito scores every game. It's nuts. He scores every game, honestly. And also the other one with a 78. And then obviously the defender got a 93, which is a bit gutting. But I wanted to put them all in one. And these are probably the 2 standouts of the team. And then Nade's been unreal. Fernandez is a great matchup. And then Tangvik as well. He's got a decent matchup, but it is away from home. But I mean, this could have easily. The 2 players alone got 213. So I mean, we hit the streak with this team, which is perfect. Obviously, Div 1, I kind of want to try and challenge for some leaderboard rewards. Now, obviously, that is going to be asking a lot, really. So we'll see how we get on. And then this one, Nakamura scored last night with a goal. Obviously, he's now back in the rotation. I had to unvolt him because in the summer he was supposed to be leaving, and now he's back in the team. So I had to unvolt him. And then a semi-decent start to this one, but these 2 have got a really hard matchup. I think 3rd against 18th. So yeah, but we've hit the first streak in the Contender, so we're happy with that. Then we come into Champion. I tried to put Chelsea players here again, but yeah, not too convinced with our lineup. So I didn't really know who to put in, if I'm being honest with you. But Eze, I think that's a decent matchup against Fulham. Bakayoko, I put him as captain, 3rd against 10th. I think he's got a good chance of scoring today. Barco got an assist and got a really good score against PSG last night, so that's a great start for this second lineup. Captain Cucurella, I think, recently he's been playing really, really well. Forest, I know it is away from home, but I mean, they have been really poor, haven't they? So I think hopefully we could get a result there. And then we move into this team. Again, I don't think Gay is going to play. Gittins, I mean, probably come off the bench. Lavia, we still don't really know if he's nailed to play. But I personally think he'll play. He was really good against Liverpool when he came on. And this lineup in under 23s, we've had a couple of players play already. Again, I just want to farm some essence in this one, really, to be honest with you, if we can. I think Diamandi, I don't really know if he's going to play or not. Yeah, I'm not really too sure with this one. I just wanted to have one team in there for this week. Then we go into All-Star. Now, I really do like this lineup with the 3 Rangers, the 2 Besiktas, Vanaken, DeWitt as well. I really like this lineup. I kind of wish I changed the wit maybe, but then obviously Marlon's just absolutely smashed out the park with a 98 and a goal line clearance, I think that is. Or last man, is it last man? Clearance off the line. So it's a great start for this team. Rafa captain, he could easily bag a 70, 80, 90, 100 easily. And then Minans, Kochu, got decent games, but then my keeper, third against second, they normally concede goals. So yeah, not really expecting much from that lineup as well. And then this one was just kind of the leftovers, like bench players that come off the bench, and yeah, just throw it in to just try and get some essence. Same with this one, kind of like players that didn't really, that probably off the bench. I mean, this guy didn't even feature, funny enough. The first time I crafted him, he's played every week, and then I go to play him and he doesn't play. So yeah, pretty typical. So yeah, we're just claiming our contender limited streak, and we're just going to take the $3. We're just going to bank that every time. I always want to just take the cash, because want to try and build up the balance for kind of like any players that I'm missing, or any players that I need to like kind of get, which I'll quickly show you my cards. I do think, I don't know in the last video if I updated, so I got Godo and Due as well. I picked them up for the Strasbourg collection, because obviously I had still, there was a couple of players in Liga and I was only kind of having enough for like just about 2 teams. So I picked up these 2, and yeah, I think collections, we have a little look. So currently sat 4th in the Chelsea one. I was 3rd at one point, so I guess I need to keep playing my cards like with the XP stuff. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Really, really looking forward to watching some league football again. No international break, and hopefully we can try and, get some rewards, hit some streaks, get some cash into the account. And yeah, I hope good luck for your game weeks, and I will see you on Tuesday or Wednesday for rewards. So thank you for watching, have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.